your next act. He's all the way from Sydney. He hasn't been to Canberra before. Make him really welcome for Mr. Darien Brown!
Alright. How you guys going? You good? Alright, excellent. Yeah, as he mentioned, I am from Sydney. Yeah, it's alright, I'll speak slowly. No, but it's very nice to be down in Canberra. First things first, I'm autistic. I have Asperger's syndrome. It's my disability, I guess. And here's something you should know about my disability. I've been living with autism, like with Asperger's, all my life. And the one thing I can't stand about having a disability is how nowadays people still treat it like it's a disease. The best example are those celebrity mums in America. You know, the kind of people that believe that their child had contracted autism off an immunization vaccine. Yeah, and to those people I'd just like to say, go fuck yourself. Because autism is something you are either born with or diagnosed with at a young age. It's not something you catch, like the flu. Because I don't know about you lot, but never have I been stuck with a dodgy needle and have been like, ow. I don't know what's going on, but somehow I've become more intelligent and all my Lego towers are colour coordinated. But yeah, it's as I said, it's very nice to be here, and yeah, I should let you know when I'm not busy. Like, it's a good job what I like to do, like stand-up comedy. But I've been trying to find like proper, like full-time work over the last few months now, and it's just so hard nowadays trying to find like full-time work or just in any job. Because remember back in the old days when it came to finding work, it used to be so easy, especially when it came to the job interview. Because they would ask you questions like, are you over the age of 16? Do you have a history of illness in your family? Do you have a problem with heavy lifting? No, you're hired. That was it. But now it's just become so difficult because they force you to lie in interviews by asking you such stupid questions. Like seriously, they ask you questions like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? How the hell am I supposed to answer that? Like, and they expect you to lie by asking you questions like that. Whereas for me, I can't lie. I'm terrible at it. So I just feel at this point in time, honesty is the best key. Not in this particular scenario, because when I get asked that question, oh, where do I see myself in 5 years? Prison for embezzlement. But it is, like, I do like the fact that I get to, like, travel and whatnot doing my stand-up. It's just that, and because I have done, like, loads of various different jobs in the past, some paid, some purely for high school work experience. And, yeah, that wasn't the punchline, but thanks. Yeah, it's just like, oh, is that? Oh, no, wait, that was too soon. It's all right. God bless your heart. But yeah, so one of the jobs I did for work experience, I did this job where I actually worked at a retirement home, like an old folks home for a little bit. And that was all right, but it was just the one thing that would always make me feel like, the one good thing about that job was every now and then I just loved watching old people walk. Because, yeah, it's a good one, don't worry. And what I loved about watching old people walk, because I just thought it was hilarious, like, if you think about it, because merely judged by their speed, an old person walking, they look like frogs in a pair of skinny jeans. Just like, look. Where's my jelly? And yeah, I've been, another thing you should know about me, I'm single. No, yeah. Yeah, a little bit patronizing, I didn't appreciate it. And I've been, yeah, please be quiet. You've paid to see me. But I've been trying to get myself, like, back out there and back into the dating game, and, yeah, I recently went to my dad for some relationship advice and dating advice and what he did was, because I've been single for quite a long time, I know, I can't believe it either, and what he told me was, he gave me, like, some dating advice by mentioning an old phrase, which is perfectly, like, suitable when dating, but the problem with that was that he had misinterpreted the phrase just a little bit, and this is what he had said to me, word for word. Son, you just gotta buck up and get back on the whore. I'm sorry, what now? He's like, what? He's like, sorry, Dad, did you just say to get back on the whore? He's like, yeah. I'm like, don't you mean get back on the horse? He's like, get back on the horse, son, that's disgusting. Fair point. But no, it's just like, because nowadays, like, because here's the thing though, like, I'm in my mid-20s, I just turned 26 not too long ago. Hey! Yeah, it's just like, do we have anyone here over the age of 20? Just give us a round of applause. Okay, you sir just there with the jumper and the beard, how old are you if you don't mind me asking?
23.
If I wanted a sarcastic response, I'd stay at home. No, seriously, for real, how old are you? 58? No, you look good for 58. No. Such a smart aleck human being. Just like you look good for 58. I know. Tell me something I don't know. Oh, God bless you, sir. But no, yeah, it's just like, because even though I'm in my mid-20s, I don't know, I just have this mentality, like, I feel like I'm getting old nowadays, like, because, like, even though I'm only in my mid-20s, like, do you want to, like, feel your age sometimes? Because I kind of thinking that as every year passes, there's just certain things about getting older that scare the living hell out of me, and it's always played out differently for everybody. Like, for some, it could be going blind, for some it could be losing their teeth, for others it could be getting fat, for some it could be becoming attracted to the colour beige. I don't know. But here's how I know, here's my fear that I'm getting about getting older. I'm worried about hair loss, like I'm worried about going bald when I get older. But, like, keep in mind though, not everybody, like, has this particular kind of fear. Like, for example, black guys aren't worried about going bald or hair loss. Hear me out. Like, then I know this for a fact because if you think about it, like, if a black guy was ever, like, worried about going bald, all he has to do is just look in the mirror, shave his head, and he's got nothing to worry about, because even if he's bald, he still looks handsome. Whereas if a white guy shaves his head, people are like, oh, that guy's got leukemia. Wow, I got tense in here quick. But it's getting older though. It's a vicious cycle though, because you lose your hair, you lose your teeth, you gain weight, you go bald, you buy yourself a wig thinking nobody will notice. Like, you lose your driver's license, you can't drive a car, but you're deadly with an electric scooter. You don't know how to use an ATM, but you love poker machines. You want to go out drinking with your friends and watching the football, but you end up spending the night at home with the in-laws, watching reruns of Antiques Roadshow. You get so old, one night you're watching porn, and all you can think is, wow, that bed looks comfy. That's it. But, like, one of the, just before I start heading off, because you truly have been a wonderful audience, and just before I head off, I'd just like to mention, like, I do actually have a part-time job. I work casually over at the cinemas, and one of the things that, like, annoys me about that job is how every now and then we'll have people, like, come up to us, and they feel obliged to ask to use the toilet. Like, why? I mean, like, if you gotta go, just tell us, oh, I just need to use the toilet. We'll let you through. We're not monsters. Like, if you, ma'am, for example, are coming towards me, like, you're bent over, clutching your stomach, sweat pouring down your face, looking like you're about to explode, and then you ask me, excuse me, could I please use the toilet? What do they think we're gonna say? No! Use the popcorn bucket. I forgot to mention a symptom of Asperger's is not knowing it's funny, because I actually thought that bit was funny. But, yeah, just before I go, I'd just like to mention, yeah, I remember one day I was with my mum and I had asked her, because I'm one of 3 kids, and I asked my mum, like, look, Mum, I don't mean to bother you about this, but out of all of us kids, who do you consider to be the favourite? And I swear to God, no word of a lie, she looks me dead in the eye and just says, I don't have any favourites, Darien. I love you all equally, just not at the same time. Well, guys, you've been absolutely excellent. Thanks for letting me chat to you. I've been Darien Brown. Thank you very much. Good night.